Supersonics Money Transfer is giving you an unbeatable bonanza from now until the end of October. Yes! From now till the end of October, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice when you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland with Supersonics Money Transfer. Amazing! So from now till the end of October, every time you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice. Only 100 bags available, so hurry now and be part of the 100 lucky winners in this special unbeatable bonanza from now until the end of October with Supersonics Money Transfer. Enjoy our safe, fast, reliable and convenient money transfer service with the largest payout network in the Gambia with charges starting from $0. Yes! Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonics Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics. The unbeatable bonanza with Supersonics.
Hello, good afternoon. If you are watching, this is SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV Sports Program. And my name is Sidou Sane. Today, the 7th of October, on a Wednesday 2020. In our today's edition, we will entirely focus on the Gambia's first games in preparation at Portugal. We will hear from the Secretary General of Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin, Jassey. But before that, there is another breaking news in the country as Talending United appointed Sana SK Dabo as their head coach. Talending United Football Club of the Gambia Football Federation has appointed Sana SK Dabo as their team head coach ahead of the 2020-2021 new season. Sana has been the assistant manager to Osman Baji, who is now serving under the administration of the club. Sana SK Dabo, in an interview, said he is very much happy and honored to be named the manager for Talending United on full-time basis. Good luck to Sana SK Dabo. In the story that we will be looking at in today's edition of Sports here on SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV, the Gambia Scorpions, the national theme, that's the Scorpion, are currently in Portugal having a training camp where they will play 2 friendly games against Congo Brazzaville and Guinea Conakry. This story reads, Scorpion embraced first training session prior to Congo Brazzaville friendly clash. The Gambia senior national team, the Scorpion, yesterday held their first training session in Algarve, Portugal, prior to their first international friendly match with Congo Brazzaville set for Friday 9 October 2020. Head coach Thompson Fed will use the training sessions to prepare his team fit enough for their clash with Congolese, who are also preparing themselves ready for their encounter with the Scorpions. Coach Thompson Fed will access the information or the performance of his players during their game with Congo Brazzaville to select a formidable side that will face Gabon in 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifiers next month. The Gambia will play against Guinea Conakry rather, in their second international friendly match on 13 October 2020 in Algarve, Portugal. Well, the players that are currently in camp include goalkeeper or number 1 Babukar Gay Salif Senghor Pamoudou Diagne, Buba Sane Noah Sonko, Sirif Sinyang, Rubin Jata Daudangom Suleiman Bojang, Seni Njai Suleiman Mare, Alassana Mane, Musa Juara Ibrahima Koli, Abdullah Sanya Noah Maron and Asan Sise. Those are the 17 players who are currently at camp in Portugal. We will link up with the Secretary General of Gambia Football Federation, well, Lamin, Jassey, to tell us the level of preparedness there in camp at Portugal. Let's hear Lamin any moment from now. This is SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV Sports Program, and my name is Sidou Sane as the presenter. Any moment from now, Mr. Lamin Jassey is joining us live from Portugal. Hello, Mr. Jassey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and how about you?
I'm good too.
Mr. Jassey, you are live on SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV Sports Program.
Thank you for having me.
How is the camp in Portugal?
It's going on fine. It's going on okay.
Basically, Mr. Jassey, I would like to know the level of preparedness with the team right now and the condition at which the team is with right now in Portugal.
Okay, let's start with the condition. I can tell you that the team is in a very good condition. We are in a very good hotel. The hotel and the field are just a stone throw. It's just a walk over. It is a sports facility hotel. What should I say? It is a sports friendly hotel. The food is good. They enjoy the food. The spirit in the camp is also really, really high. Everyone is eager, looking forward to the match, to play for their country. We don't have any problem as far as that is concerned. The coach is also happy with the hotel, happy with all the arrangements so far that have been made by the Gambia Football Federation.
Mr. Jassey, we would like you to confirm how many players and officials are right now in camp, because we are meant to understand that some we are not able to make it due to travel restriction with COVID-19 and also visa issues.
Right now, as we speak, we have 19 players. We are expecting 2 other players to arrive tomorrow, so that will make it 21. So hopefully before the match, we will have 21 players in camp. In terms of officials, it's 8 of us.
Mr. Jassey, what is your take on some of the players and officials that were not travel due to visa problem? Is it a role that the GFF should have played, or any other person should have stepped in to make sure that everybody who's is designated for these camps would have been there?
That's a good question to ask, because there's a lot of speculation out there in the Gambia saying, well, some are saying the GFF did not apply for the visas much earlier. Some are saying the team manager, blaming the team manager, and so forth and so on. You see, people need to understand visa application is not like getting up and then just turning up to the embassy. And they should also know that we are in extraordinary times. With this COVID, a lot of embassies, in fact, they close their consulate. They are not even operating. Some of them are not even operating. For us, the reason why our guys could not secure visa, in fact, it is not that they are denied, they could not secure visa because the Portuguese embassy in Senegal, was not in full operation. And as a result, we use government. In fact, we did everything possible. We use government through the Minister of Foreign Affairs to send our applications or requests through Dakar. Dakar follow it up. Our embassy in Dakar with the Portuguese embassy in Senegal. Anything that you can think of has been done for the visa to be secured. But unfortunately, it couldn't happen. It couldn't take place. So that's for home. So those who are blaming GFF or blaming team manager should understand that these things we don't have control over. There's strict restrictions that are put in place for travel, all because of COVID-19. I'll give you an example. When we flew from Dakar to come to Lisbon to Faro, at the ports, there is no visa between Gambia and Dakar. We spent 2 hours because they are trying to check everything, coronavirus test, making sure that we have permission to enter Senegal and all these things. So we are living in extraordinary times, and then it is not very easy to travel around the world because of fear of this. So that is for the contingents in the Gambia.
Mr. Jassey, knowing fully that we are in the midst of COVID-19 travel restriction and the like, why do the GFF think and the team manager thinks that Portugal is the right place to have this training camp?
Good question again. I think this also need to be clear. Well, some may say, oh, we can have the training camp in the Gambia. When you are training, when you, as a national team preparing for AFCON, are we going to, which team is coming to Gambia for us to play with? Portugal was not just chosen out of the blues. As we speak, over 4 national teams are camping here. So I think if we are playing a friendly, we should play with an opponent, a strong opponent, to get so that our guys are well prepared. And then this is the place, is the spot for camping because of the weather, because of the facilities. Most African countries are here. As of now, Gambia is here, Cape Verde is here, Guinea Conakry is here, Congo Brazzaville is here. In fact, Mozambique is supposed to be here. They could not make it because they wanted to stay in Lisbon, and there are restrictions in Lisbon. So that is why they could not get visas. And then Mozambique was colonized by Portugal. They have a very close relationship. So people need to understand these things. You don't have to. So some may argue, why did you go to Germany? If we go to Germany, which team are we going to play with? So we'll say, okay, why don't you go to Nigeria? If we go to Nigeria, if the Nigerian national team is out of the country playing somewhere, who are you going to play with? So these things, they are not just, and this is a well-organized FIFA agent program, and it has to happen at a specific time. Remember, all these international matches has to happen during the FIFA break, which is from the 5th all the way to the 14th, to the 13th rather. So that is the situation. That's why we are in Lisbon for these reasons.
Okay.
We are in Portugal, Algarve, to play these friendly international matches with very, very strong opponents. Guinea is very strong, Congo Brazzaville the same.
Okay, let's leave it at that. That is the Secretary General of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Jassey, talking to us live from Portugal. Mr. Jassey, we've understand that the Gambia had made in call-up to some of their international players, most notably Musa Joara of Bologna on Boavista in Portugal. Amen. How is the reaction of players that are newly called into the team to join the camp?
You are asking very, very important questions. Really, that's a good one. Not only Musa Joara, there are many new call-ups that never played for the Gambia or that had never been called up even before to join any Gambian national team. And I can tell you, players, they have this unique kind of, relationship that they develop so quickly. You would think that these guys have been together for months and months.
Wow.
So they gel and they're joking, they're teasing each other, so really, it's just like fun. It's just like how when you have players together, how they behave the same, no different. As if some of them, and the old players, welcome the new ones, make them feel at home. At the end of the day, it is all, we are all in this together. So the captain, Pamuru, in fact, when players arrive, I will go to Pamuru and say, Pamuru, oh, one of your family member is here. And
Okay.
they will say, oh, who is that one now? And I will announce the name, and all of them will say, oh, welcome, come, and then they start the joke right there, right there. So everyone felt at home, was feeling at home that you are not a stranger within, your colleagues. So the atmosphere, really, I cannot even describe it better than, this, it's really cool, the spirit is high, they are all looking forward to the match. And then I think it's a great opportunity for the coach also to see, because we have seen most of these players. Ibrahim Sona, we watch it many times. Steve, we watch it many times. Musa Barrow, we watch it many. Badamosi, we watch it many, many times. So, but these guys, we have never watched them play. They played in other teams, but in the national team, they don't. So it's a good opportunity because this is a training camp. That's the purpose, to check all your players, to test all of them, to see, where to have many options. So this is an opportunity for the coach to check them, to see how they play, and probably, who knows, he may use them in the two-legged qualifiers against Gabon home and away. So this situation is good. It's one family. There's no disgruntled here. There's no one making noise or expressing any dissatisfaction in terms of everything or anything that, you know, it's just cool. I think that's the best way to say it.
In as much as Gambians fans at home would love to see new players come into the team, but also we've had information that there are some old players that could not make it either through injury or by visas, the likes of Musa Barrow, the goalkeeper Toldo, Modu Seka Barrow, but the assistant captain Omar Oje Koli of Sampdoria, what is his fate as far as this training camp is concerned?
He's already here with us.
Wow, good news.
He came this afternoon, and I'll tell you something about him.
Okay.
Apparently, you all know he was on this transfer team.
Exactly,
so
yes.
He was moving around the world and trying to sort that out. And then we were communicating with him and to make sure that, you know, we are there at the airport. And he told us, you know, guys, relax. You don't have to go to the airport for me. You don't have to worry. I will come to the camp even if I have to take a private jet to come.
Wow.
And guess what? We were just sitting at the hotel lobby. You know, coincidentally, I was there and with Laptop, the General Tamba, the head of delegation, and then a taxi turned up. And guess who was in the taxi? Our colleague.
Wow, that's beautiful. I have to comment, Mr. Jassey, you have to allow me, let me comment Omar Oje for his that brilliant love for the nation. Then Oje, we are saying very much thank you. You can continue from there.
Yeah, really, even me, I was really moved. I was like, wow. In fact, General Tamba could not recognize because I was not expecting. and he, you know, because he has his dark glasses on and these players like they are hoods and stuff. And he said, he even mistook him for somebody else. And then Omar Kori laughed. And then because of the height and stuff, I looked at him and said, hey, it's Omar, that's Oje. And he laughed and said, oh, you recognize him. Said, you cannot pass you away from me.
Okay.
So just to tell you about the commitment and the love for your country, you know, he paid, imagine, you know, he flew to this place because when we landed in Lisbon, we have to take an internal flight. This place is very far from Lisbon.
Oh.
You know, internal flight to come to Faro. So he did all that without contacting anybody and then took a taxi. You know, he could have just called us and said, yeah, I'm at the airport or I'm arriving at this time, make sure you are there to pick me. And when he came, he just put his bags, the boys were training at the time, he just put the bag in the house and guess what? He was in the field. So really, it shows the young ones, the newcomers, you know, that being a vice captain, being one of those legends in our national team, you know, that this is the spirit. So he's a very good example to these newcomers who have never been called up, who have never played for the national team, that it's about commitment, it's about love of country. You know, that people do these sacrifices.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jassey. We will leave it at there for OJ. And I mean, we've seen new players added into the list, and also some notable players that we expected to be in the squad, but we are not in the squad. The likes of Ali Song, who has been brilliant for CSKA Sofia, and I mean, what is his fate as far as this training camp selection is concerned?
Okay, well, in terms of who is
selected
in the squad or not, that is not an area that I would
okay,
about. That
okay.
is purely for the coach.
Okay.
The way we operate at the Gambia Football Federation, and that is not just for this coach, but for all other coaches, we don't interfere in their selection.
Okay.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't tell them which player they need to select.
All right.
If they select a player already, and it is then our responsibility to ensure that that player travels from wherever he is to wherever the coach wants him or him to be rather. So I can say him or her because even the are also coaches.
Okay.
So that is the situation as far as call-ups are concerned. We don't determine who is call-up. We only facilitate their movement.
Okay. We've learned that Maudo Jaju Chuka was with the squad, the provisional squad and also the final squad. But we've also saw his name captured in the Guinea team selection, and as we speak, can you confirm to us whether Modou Chuka Jaju is with the squad for the Gambia training camp in Portugal or not?
He is not here. That I can say for certain. We were expecting. He was telling us, telling the coach, and telling everybody. In fact, even I had some journalists were commenting on it that they spoke to him. I never spoke to him.
Okay.
That he said he is going to play for the Gambia. He will never play for Guinea. But the answer to your question is he is not in this camp. So I don't know what he is going to decide ultimately. But with or without him, the coach have options. And of course, he's a good player. I'm not trying to downplay, his
qualities.
But also, you see, you cannot follow people to the extreme. If he says he wants to play for a country and he's from Gambia, he's born here, he's a Gambian. But if he chooses to play for Guinea, that's his right also. We need to respect that.
But you would have loved him to play for the Gambia, Mr. Jassey.
Obviously, he's a Gambian. I would have loved that. But what he has been saying, and if he turn around and do something different, I think I normally try to be very careful the words I use. But I would say I will be disappointed if that is the case, because the coach told me categorically clear he has given him assurance, and not just this camp but previously, that he would play for Gambia and he would play for Guinea, and even that time the Bissau Guineans were after him.
Okay.
So if he decides to play for Guinea and is in their list, because I'm sure they are not going to include him in their list without getting a guarantee from him that he will play for them. That's my feeling.
Okay, Mr. Secretary General of the Gambia Football Federation, speaking to us live in Portugal, Algarve, where the team is currently lodged and having a training camp where they will play against Congo Brazzaville on Friday the 9th October, and also play against Guinea Conakry on the 13th. Am I right?
That's correct. So we are having Congo Brazzaville on the 9th, and we are having Guinea Conakry on the 13th. That's correct.
Okay, finally, before we let go of you, can you tell us the overview of all what is happening there right now?
Well, as far as the arrangements are concerned in terms of here in Algarve, in Portugal, everything is going on fine. Everything is working well. The guys are in camp. There are no injuries here per se. I'm not aware of anything like that. The spirit is high. Everyone is eager. The new ones, especially the new ones. You see, one thing about new players, people don't know. They always want to perform. They also always want to show that yes, we can do it. So there is going to be a fight here to say, well, I have to perform so well so that the coach can be an option. In football, there are no permanent places. What is important is performance. At the end of the day, what we want for Gambia to qualify. Even it's beautiful football, Gambian people are very good at that. If you watch football, you would see when our guys come, they play good. But what we want now is we want to win. And in winning, we have to have a strategy. And coach deals with that strategy, that philosophy. And he also knows what is at stake. He knows what is at stake. We are leading our group at the moment. You are eager, I am eager. Every Gambian, especially those who love football, can't wait for Gambia to qualify for the first time in our history to go to AFCON. It is going to change our country for good. So this should be all hands on deck, and we inject positive energy and then support the coaches and the players, in any form that we can do. Sometimes it's good to inject, like I said, positivity. Energy, negative energy sometimes may discourage people, and then even may demotivate them. So that is the philosophy here. That is the spirit here. The Gambia Football Federation, myself and General Tamba. If you see us posing the backs of these players, you won't believe it. We But we are doing that to show them that, you know what, we value you people. We know you are the people that can get us to the promised land. We were carrying their bags literally into their hotel rooms. So, you know, it's just, I cannot express it. The feeling here, even me personally, if you ask me, I cannot be more hopeful. You know, I have been in the federation before I left. I came back, so I've seen a lot in it, in Gambia, the ups and downs and stuff. So I know a little history, but I cannot be more hopeful than any time previously for our qualification to AFCON this time around.
All right, thank you for taking time and speak to us here on SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV in the Gambia, Mall of the Gambia. Mr. Jassey, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You too. Thank you for having me.
All right, that was Mr. Lamin Jassey, and this is where we're going to end the program in today's edition of Sports on SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV. The Gambia is currently in Algarve on a training camp for 2 friendly games against Congo Brazzaville and Guinea Conakry. Players in camp are 19 according to, but already some other players join the team there in the training camp. The Gambia would play Congo Brazzaville on Friday, 9th October 2020 and play the second friendly game against Guinea Conakry on 13th. That was supposed to be on Monday or Tuesday. Thank you for watching SENBIANCE VIP Magazine, VIP TV. I am your host, Sidou Sane. Keep on sporting and good luck to the Scorpions at camp in Portugal. Bye-bye.